So I just thought that I'd make this little video blog about my pregnancy. I probably should have started vlogging a long time ago. I'm already 7.5 months pregnant. I'll be 30 weeks tomorrow on Saturday. But I just have had a very long and complicated pregnancy, so I have not really had the time or even thought about it. I just recently started watching the teen pregnancy vlogs, and I thought it'd be a good idea to make one, not only for my benefit but for anybody else out there who is going through some things. Um, so I'll just start with the basics, like that everybody wants to know. How old am I? I'm 18, and I was 18 when I got pregnant. I'll be 19 in March, and my baby girl is due on Valentine's Day. I have a wonderful fiance named Luis. He's 20, and he is just perfect. Honestly, I don't know what I did to deserve him. I could not have asked for anybody better to be having a kid with, especially at a young age. He's very supportive, understanding. He's just amazing, and I would not have my life any other way. So, I'm very blessed to have him. Um, so I guess I'll just start with when I found out. I kind of had a feeling that I was pregnant. You know what you do to get pregnant, and then you just have that feeling. So, I took the Plan B pill, and I guess it was a little bit too late. And just to be clear, the Plan B pill is not an abortion pill. The Plan B pill stops the sperm from getting to the egg, so nothing happens at all. If there's a baby in there, it will not kill your baby, therefore it is not an abortion pill. Obviously, I know because I was already pregnant and I took it, and she's fine and she's healthy. So I started taking like a bunch of pregnancy tests before I should have even took pregnancy tests, like a couple of days after the incident, I guess. Then 2 weeks and 3 weeks and finally like 3.5 and 4 weeks, I was starting to get like faint lines on the test, and I was just not having it. I had him take me to the store and buy me so many different kinds, like the 88, anything from the 88-cent kinds to like the $10 kinds where it tells you how many weeks approximately you are pregnant. And I was in denial. I was freaking out. I had all these pregnancy tests piled up in my purse because I did not want to throw them out at my house. I didn't want my mom to see them, especially if it wasn't true. I didn't want her to you know. So we finally ended up going to Women's Care Center about 4 or 5 weeks. So it was really early, and she came back saying that the test was inconclusive, and she said usually when it's inconclusive that means you're pregnant, because if you're not pregnant you'll just get a negative. So she said, start thinking that way, that you're going to have a baby, but come back and we'll do another one. So we came back, and this time she had a faint line on the positive. And, sorry, my back is killing me. Pregnancy problems. So she, it was kind of official then. She's like, you're pregnant. We told her that we took the Plan B pill, so she had us do an early ultrasound scan at 8 weeks. And, just to make sure that everything was okay with baby and that things were going as they should. So we got it, and she is perfectly healthy, great heartbeat, everything is perfect. So that was good news. So telling my mom, that was probably the hardest part. I told her by buying a bunch of bibs that says like world's best grandma, and I love my grandma and stuff like that, and I put them in a gift bag along with a very long apologetic note and asking, like, when is it safe to come home, stuff like that. And she was going on a trip to Georgia for 3 days, so I put it in her car, and then I left. I thought it would maybe give her some time to cool down, which I think it did, but she didn't talk to me the whole time she was there. My little sister said that she called me names and said some things, but my mom says she didn't, so who knows. But I mean, it's all under the bridge now. It's in the past. I'm not worried about it. I can understand she was disappointed. She was mad. And so finally she started talking to me, but when she did, you could still feel like, the distance and like how mad she was. And she actually gave me the bibs and the letter back, which kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because if I'm giving you the bibs, that means I want her to come over to your house sometimes and those are for your house when she comes over, so what are you trying to say? Kind of like rejection. But I guess it was understandable. And uh but now she's excited. Now everything's good. uh she loves her, not as much as I love her, but she loves her, and she's excited to meet her grandchild. This is my little cheat sheet, so about what happened. So I think the only symptom that I had was morning sickness, and it was horrible. I really hope that if I get pregnant in the far, far, far future again, I do not want anything like I had this time. From week 7 to week 20, I had just the worst morning sickness. I was so hard to eat. I was hungry, but nothing sounded good, and when something did sound good, I would go out and get it, and I would just throw it up, and then I never ate it again, because when she throws something up, you're like, ugh. I lost 13 pounds. So I was 148, and I went down to 135. And then I'm finally back up to 152. So I don't know if you would count from 135 to 152 my pregnancy gain, or 148 to 152. But either way, I mean, I haven't gained too much. And so yeah, it was horrible. And even after the 20-week mark, there's been a couple weeks where I would just throw up randomly throughout the day. One day I threw up so hard that my nose started bleeding. It was horrible. The doctor said it was normal to lose all that weight, but I don't know if it was normal. It's my first baby, first pregnancy. I don't know what normal is. And they diagnosed me with that before I even got pregnant. I had hypergrav something. I don't know what it's called, but supposedly only 1% of women get it when they're pregnant. So I was diagnosed with that before and during my pregnancy. But finally, I'm good. Knock on wood. I'm good. I haven't thrown up for a couple weeks now, maybe 3 or 4. So that's good. So week 19, we got to find out what she was, and I wanted a girl so bad, and I had a hunch. I just had this motherly instinct that she was a girl. I don't know if it was because I wanted one so bad that I just kept thinking maybe if I think hard enough it will come true. But Luis, my fiance, did not want a girl. He's so overprotective of me, of his mom, and now he's gonna have a daughter. It's just a lot for him. So he wanted a little boy, but nope, it's a girl. And we were all my mom, my sister, and his mom, and him, and me. We were all in the ultrasound room, and when she was like, "It's a little girl," everybody jumped up and started clapping, and we were so happy. And you just see Luis in the corner, and he's just like, "No." But he loves her, and he actually picked out her first name, which is Annabelle. And I did not like it at first at all, and I was totally against it. I was like, we're not naming her Annabelle. Even before I got pregnant and we would talk about it, I was like, we're not naming her Annabelle. But it kind of grew on me, so it's good. And I said, you can pick Annabelle if I can pick the middle name. So I picked Lyn-Marie, because my mom's middle name is Lynn and his mom's first name is Maria. So I just shortened Marie it to Marie. So Annabelle Lyn-Marie Davila is going to be her name. Pretty long name, but I think it's beautiful, and I cannot wait to meet her. So what else? Oh, and when we found out what she was, we literally spent $200 on clothes, and which we should not have done, because I know at the baby shower we're gonna get so many more clothes and blankets and stuff. We should have just waited, but we were so excited. So first baby, it's a girl, everything's so cute. They had deals, so we went crazy. I'll try and post a picture at the end of all the things I'm talking about. If I can figure out how to do it. I've never edited a video, so we'll see. But but yeah, we bought so many clothes. It wasn't just clothes. We bought a diaper bag, and blankets, and a little bathroom kit, safety kit, stuff like that. But we did go crazy. That's her crib back there. Excuse me, this heartburn is killing me. No more pregnancy problems, but that's her crib back there. It is white and beautiful, and her theme is gonna be pink jungle theme, pink safari, whatever you want to call it. But we're planning on moving out. We are staying at his parents' house right now, but we're planning on moving out hopefully soon because we only have 10 weeks left, and if she comes early, which I have a feeling she will, I don't know if that's just a motherly instinct or if I'm just getting excited to meet her, but I feel like she'll be 36 to maybe 39, but I don't think she'll make it all the way to 40, especially with all the complications I've been having. So we have anywhere from 6 to 9 weeks left. That's not a lot of time if you think about it. I'm so excited. um, what else? Oh, well, I guess the complications. Week 23, I had a really bad kidney infection and I was hospitalized for 4 days. It's my first baby, so I obviously thought that it was just normal pregnancy pain, so I tried to blow it off, and my back was just, both, like, lower middle side of my back was killing me, and I didn't know what it was, and it was hard to walk, and it was just excruciating, and I told my mom about it. She's like, oh, you're just pregnant, that's what happened, and, that's what I thought too, so I just tried to blow it off, and then one night it got so bad, and I was crying, and I was under the blankets, like a bunch of blankets. I was so cold, but when he felt my forehead, I was really hot. So, he told me, like, I'm gonna take you to the hospital, and I was like, no, I don't want to go. If it's nothing, they're just gonna send me home. Like, oh, you're tripping, you're crazy. Nothing's wrong with you. So I didn't want to go, but he said, if you keep feeling like this, I'm gonna take you. And I had no choice, and he took me. And turns out it was a kidney infection. They said that if I would have showed up any later, I could have had her. And I'm so thankful to this day that he took me, because if he didn't, we might not have our baby girl here with us today. So he's a little hero. So thank you, Luis, for that. I really do appreciate it. I know I'm very stubborn, but so so yeah, I was in there for 4 days, and the highest temperature I got in there was 104, and they said, sorry, little kids are getting home from school. They're like, if you have 104 fever, she has a fever, so we gotta get this under control. And it was just a horrible experience, but he stayed there with me all night, every night, and he was there by my side through it all, and he helped me take a shower when I could finally, like, was strong enough to take a shower. He helped me take a shower. That's why I'm saying he's just perfect. So that was that, and they sent me home on antibiotics. So for the rest of my pregnancy, I have to take the prenatal, obviously, and the antibiotics, just to, so I don't get another infection. And also, then after that, I found out that I was anemic. So now I'm on iron pills for the rest of my pregnancy for that, which would explain I fainted twice so far during this pregnancy. And I've been, I get really dizzy and lightheaded and tired, and so that would explain that. Being anemic would explain that. But I felt better since they gave me the pills. I'm sorry, this heartburn is just, like, so horrible. Also, like, when I got my second ultrasound, the 19-week one, they said that I had a low placenta and I needed to come back week 25, I think, 26. I came back just to make sure that it moved up and everything was good. I'm assuming it did. They didn't tell me anything about it at all, but so I'm assuming if they didn't say anything, then I'm good. Because if you have a low placenta and it's bad enough, you have to get a C-section, and I really did not want a C-section. So, let's see. Week 24, week 24, 6 months. That's when I started showing a lot, and my belly is just, like, blown up, and I will do belly shots at the end. There's a lot of TMI on here. I don't know if I should say them. Let's see. So, oh yeah, week 24, I thought that I lost my mucus plug, and at the time I didn't know that it could regenerate. I thought, like, I'm gonna go into labor in a couple weeks, and that's not week 24. I think it was after that. I don't know how I wrote it, but yeah, it was after that, and I was like, there's no way, I don't want to have her that early. So I was freaking out, and I went to tell my doctor about it. But when she came in there really quick, and I was like, that was fast. And she said, yeah, well, I have a surgery in a couple minutes, so I'm trying to get people out of here. That was like really unprofessional. And if you have a surgery, you should not have scheduled me. You should take your time with me, but whatever. So she didn't really ask questions or give me time to ask questions, but I asked her about the discharge, and she said that she's like, oh well, you're pregnant, you'll have discharge, and but us as women, we know our body and we know when something changes. So I wanted to ask her about it. I even took a picture I wanted to show her, but she just like got me out of there really quick. So whatever. Um, what else? And also where the kidney infection was worse, which was my left side, my ribs are really, really swollen and really painful. I'm also, they prescribed me Norcos, which are narcotics. So I didn't know if that was like okay, but I guess if they prescribed them to me, it's okay. Just not to take a lot of. They said, as needed, take them for pain. And that's what I'm taking them for, is my ribs. It hurts really bad. And we have 6 OBs at the office, and we have to meet every single one of them. And I've asked 2 of them about my ribs, and both of them just one of them just blew it off. It's like, oh, you're fine. And the other one was like, oh, it's probably just the way, that the baby is laying and all this stuff. Well, it hurts all the time, and I don't think the baby's on that side all the time. I can feel when she moves over to the other side, and my ribs don't hurt. So, can you explain that? But they just blew it off as the way the baby's laying or pregnancy, or she even said, she's like, oh, your urine looks fine, you're clean for infection, but your back pain's probably because you still have a little bit of infection lingering in there. What? Okay, whatever. I know I need like a new OB, but it's really late for that. And not only that, but I've tried to get like a midwife or a different OB, at least like go to a different office, but because of financial and insurance reasons, like there was no way, so I'm stuck here. But hopefully if I get pregnant way far in the future again, I'll definitely not go with them again. I'll pick somebody else. So that's pretty much like caught up to now, and now it's just the swollen ribs and the back pain and the rib pain and the horrible heartburn. It's hard to get to sleep sometimes, and it makes me want to throw up. And I woke up with it this morning, and for some reason I think like water will help it. I've been drinking a lot of water, which I'm sure, it's good anyways to drink water, but it's not helping. So my belly is so big, like I have to be on my back on the bed to pull my boots up. So, and then like when I come home, I ask Luis, I'm like, can you please take these off for me? I don't like bending down. Like I get out of breath a lot. I don't know if you can hear me when I'm talking. I'm getting out of breath right now. As far as like Braxton Hicks contractions go, I've had them bad. See, heartburn. Sorry. I've had them 2 times, like really, really bad, where I didn't want to move. One time was like on my way to work. I didn't know if I was gonna make it, and then the other time I was just chilling at home, and like I just like doubled over in pain. It hurt so bad. And if these are like the fake ones, I can't imagine what the real ones feel like. Like I really want to do a natural birth, no epidural, but if it's horrible enough, I might have to say, all right, give me the pain medicine. I don't know. I really do not want to though. The baby shower is next Saturday. I'm very, very excited, and I'm nervous too though, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people from his side of the family that I don't really know, but it's okay. What else? Oh yeah, I'll probably do. I have an appointment coming up this Tuesday, so in like 4 days, and yeah, 4 days. And if anything like extraordinary happens, I'll probably make a video about it, telling you guys what happened. If not, then I will make one the following Monday about the baby shower and the baby shower haul and what we got. After this video is pretty long. I bet no one's probably watched all the way through this. So I will do another and like an additional video about all the clothes that we bought for her. It's just so crazy. We bought so many things for her. I probably won't show you guys all of them because we have like there's a lot of stuff behind the crib that I can't really get to. But yeah, I'll just show you guys that in another video. We went a little crazy with the clothes, like I said, but we got like a bunch of different age sizes, like we didn't just get newborn. I know that would have been horrible. So we got all the way up to like a year, year and a half, and stuff like that. So I will show you guys my bump now. I'll do a front view with my shirt and a side view with my shirt, and then I'll pull my shirt up and do the same thing. Front view. Side view. And then front view. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's kind of blurry to me. And a side view. And oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, these pregnancy pants. Luis, my fiance, he got them for me, and they are like the most comfortable thing ever. I've been wearing them since before I started showing, since before I even looked pregnant. They are just like the most comfortable thing just to lay around the house in. Even this pregnancy shirt, this is a pregnancy shirt. It looked huge when I first got it because I was probably like 9 or 10 weeks when I first got it. But if it's pretty good now, so I would definitely suggest getting maternity clothes as soon as you can. They are perfect, especially to work in. They are wonderful. So I don't know if I missed anything. There was a lot to discuss there, but if anybody has any questions or anything, I could do a question and answer video. I'm okay with doing that. So I think that's it.